Hi, welcome back to Nurturing Moms. Now, I'm going to answer a question that I've been asked so many times that I thought I have to do a video about this. I'm going to talk about colic and what colic is and how you can avoid it. My name is Shira and welcome to Nurturing Moms. So what is colic? Colic is an abdominal discomfort that causes a lot of crying for an obviously or otherwisely healthy baby. Now, I want us to distinguish between gas and colic because that's where the confusion comes in. So for colic, theorists have come up with two reasons and they still have not yet understood or discovered why, but they've come up with two theories. One theory is that it's as a result of an immature digestive system. And the other theory is that it's as a result of an immature, neurological system, okay? So neuro and abdominal system. So for the abdominal, it's that whatever you're eating is not being metabolized very well through the baby and it causes them pain, pinching, discomfort, and it causes them to cry, okay? For the immature nervous system, that's the word, nervous system. For the immature nervous system is that the baby is overstimulated so much. They wanted to sleep, they can't sleep. You're in a noisy place, bright lights and things like that. They miss their sleep. So you are not noticing their cue to sleep and then they miss that. And unfortunately for an already tired baby, it even takes them longer. It's harder for them to fall asleep. So then you have this baby who's been awake for 6-7 hours and you're like, oh, my baby is not sleeping. They should not be awake that long. So then by the time it's getting to 6-7 p.m., they are beside themselves and they will cry and cry and cry and cry because they're not able to put themselves to sleep. Now, the characteristics of colic are very different from gas or having a gassy baby. So, it happens when the baby is about 3 weeks old, they start to cry inconsolably. So, if your baby is gassy and you rock them and and they calm down, that's not colic. A colicky baby is very inconsolable, no matter what you do. I know of people who have put the babies in the car seat, put them in the car and driven around a rough, bumpy road that tends to settle the baby. Another thing, so colic happens in threes. It starts at 3 weeks. Baby can cry for up to 3 days in a week. It lasts about 3 months and they can cry for 3 hours straight. So please remember this. Colic starts and takes place in threes. It starts at 3 weeks. Baby can cry for 3 days, up to 3 days in a week. Okay, so it could jump a day, jump another day, but for 3 days in a week, the baby is crying inconsolably. And they cry for about 3 hours. And it lasts until about 3 months, and then it lifts off. One day, you're like, oh, your baby's not crying anymore. So now, if it's an immature nervous system, just make sure after an hour and a half for a newborn, they should be back to sleep. So don't overstimulate your baby. They should not be up for 3, 4, 5 hours. No, they need to sleep. The more they sleep, the better they grow and the better and more content that baby is. So if your baby is not having those characteristics of threes, then that's gas. So let's stop telling a 1-week-old mother to a 1-week-old baby that, oh my gosh, your baby is colicky. No, they're not colicky, they're just gassy. And especially if you can console that baby after the gas, you're doing the bicycle thing with their legs and they pass gas and they burp and they're fine. That is not colic. Unfortunately, there is some treatments for colic, which we can talk in another video, and how to help best work and help with your gas. All right, moms? But just remember, don't confuse colic and having a gassy baby. Colic takes place in threes. I hope you've learned something. Please, this is a video to share. Please share this information with other moms. Nurturing Moms is here to support you, to educate you, and to empower you. My name is Shira, and thank you for watching Nurturing Moms. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.